In 1993, archaeologists uncovered a broken stone monument in northern Israel containing two words that changed biblical archaeology forever: House of David. For the first time, King David appeared outside the Bible. And suddenly, a ruler many historians had dismissed as legend became a historical problem. Because if David was real, how large was his kingdom? This is the Kingdom Dossier. And today we're opening the file on Jerusalem and the archaeological case for a unified Israelite monarchy in the 10th century BC. For decades, minimalist historians argued that David's kingdom had been exaggerated. Where were the fortifications, the cities, the administrative centers? Then the dirt started answering back. Proving David existed wasn't enough. A village chief can leave a name. A king leaves infrastructure. And that's where the evidence becomes much harder to dismiss. The next major discovery sits overlooking the Valley of Elah, the same valley traditionally associated with David and Goliath. Today, archaeologists call it Khirbet Qeiyafa. Dating to the early 10th century BC, the precise period associated with David's reign, the site presents a direct challenge to minimalist theories: massive fortification walls, large-scale construction, carefully planned military engineering. This wasn't a temporary tribal settlement, it was a fortress. And fortresses require organization, resources, administration. Empires leave fingerprints in the archaeological record. The larger the system, the harder it becomes to hide in the dirt. Khirbet Qeiyafa also contains two monumental gates, a rare design in the ancient Near East. Some researchers have connected this to the biblical place name Shaaraim, meaning two gates. Whether that identification holds or not, the broader conclusion remains. This region was far more organized than minimalist critics once claimed. But the ultimate test of David's kingdom wasn't a frontier fortress, it was Jerusalem. Before David arrived, Jerusalem belonged to the Jebusites. Steep slopes, massive walls, natural barriers on every approach. The defenders mocked David's army from the walls. Yet the city fell. The biblical account preserves one fascinating clue. One Hebrew word, Tzinnor, a conduit, a shaft, some form of internal water access. Archaeologists have explored the underground networks beneath the city of David for generations. Among them, a vertical limestone feature called Warren's Shaft. Whether this specific shaft was David's route remains debated. But the strategy it suggests is remarkable. Elite soldiers moving through darkness beneath the city, bypassing the walls entirely. Jerusalem may not have fallen because David had the larger army. It may have fallen because he found the better strategy. Once Jerusalem was captured, everything changed. For the first time, Israel had a capital outside any single tribe's territory, a neutral center, a political center of gravity capable of uniting a decentralized nation. The same question facing David's archaeology, does the physical record match the biblical account? Runs directly through the Jericho evidence. The Jericho Debris file in the Exodus 2 Conquest Master Dossier covers the outward wall collapse, the charred grain layer, and the dating analysis at Tel es-Sultan. If you're the kind of person who needs to see the physical evidence for yourself, that's where it is. Link in the description. The debate over David's kingdom will continue, but today the evidence is stronger than it was a generation ago. The Tel Dan Stele, Khirbet Qeiyafa, the monumental remains of the city of David, none of these discoveries prove every detail of David's story, but together they make one conclusion increasingly difficult to avoid. Something significant was happening in Israel during the 10th century BC. David's greatest achievement wasn't simply winning battles, it was creating the center that transformed scattered tribes into a kingdom. Which piece of evidence moves the debate most for you? The Tel Dan Stele, Khirbet Qeiyafa, or the archaeological remains of the city of David, and why? Drop your case in the comments. The final file in the Kingdom Dossier follows David's successor. Because Solomon didn't just inherit a kingdom, he reorganized it into a tax system that may have echoed the very empire Israel once escaped. Solomon's Grid, the 12th district tax machine. The next file is already being prepared.